I auditioned with the song One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks. And the judge literally was like, I think you have to take one step at a time.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Alex Porat.
What were you auditioning for?
Just like everything. Commercials, singing shows. Everyone said no to me everywhere.
Really?
I realized really early that nobody was really like gonna give me a chance. People always ask, do you think anyone can be a singer? And I'm just like,
Why, hello there, all you wonderful, beautiful people. Eric here, and today we have a very special episode. We are going to hang out with a friend of mine. She is from Toronto, and she's an incredibly talented singer, songwriter, musician, and I had the pleasure of having her over for me on my European tour. So you may know who she is. We have Alex Porat joining us for this episode. Thanks to the all new Camry. I think she's about to arrive right now, so let's go outside and say hello. Well, hello there. Hi. How are you?
good.
Good to see you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to this beautiful studio.
Love.
For everybody, I feel like we have to do this. Can you look at your camera and introduce yourself? Say hello.
Hi, I'm Alex Porat, and you may know me from my songs Hate, Love, or Sensitive, and I'm super excited to be here today to chat with Eric.
Where are you from? Born, raised? Tell us a story.
Okay, so I'm from Toronto,
Yeah.
which, by the way, you said it wrong.
Okay, what did I say? Did I say Toronto?
You said Toronto,
Toronto?
but it's like ch.
It's Toronto?
Toronto, two syllables.
Toronto? I don't know. That's not how English works. Okay, you're from Toronto.
Toronto.
Born and raised?
No, I was born in Malaysia,
Okay.
raised mostly in Canada.
So you are a musician,
Mhm.
singer, songwriter,
Mhm.
master of many instruments, including obviously the voice. How did this start?
I started singing. I was like very young when I started to like singing. My family was in Beijing, and they were asking for volunteers to perform at a stage, like outside on the
Okay.
street. And I just like volunteered, and my parents were like, does she like this?
Okay, so you're telling me
Yeah.
4-year-old Alex Porat,
Yeah.
back in whatever year it was
Yeah.
walking down the street in Beijing, and they're like, anybody want to perform? And
Yeah.
you're like, I do.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how my parents tell the story. They watched me go up and sing, and they were like, what is she? And I did I'm a Little Teapot. And then I did another song, I think.
And then Simon Cowell said, she's the one.
Simon Cowell was like immediately on the phone.
Got it. What and who were your biggest influences and inspirations growing up?
I was watching a lot of like TV, so a lot of Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, like the MTV like music videos that would play. I watched like a lot of Disney, so I was like singing along with musicals like Mulan. From Mulan, I became a really big fan of Christina Aguilera.
Got it.
And then like I started listening to like pop divas and like trying to sing like them, which was like the only like musical training I ever got.
I feel like that's so many of us,
Yeah.
right? Even for myself, when I wanted to take singing lessons, like, you're gonna do,
Yeah.
if you're gonna do classical. And so I
Yes.
tried it, and I was like, this is awful.
Because it's so different.
Yeah.
But I have like a theory about being like a musician or like a singer, because people always ask like, do you think anyone can be a singer? And I'm just like convinced that it's about starting as early as you can and being bad early, because I think anyone can do it. You just have to like be bad as quick as you can, like from a very young age,
And they overcome it.
and like learn, because I do think like you can learn how to sing, because I think I was like really bad.
What was the song that was young Alex's song?
Okay, the Bodyguard movie that Whitney Houston did.
yeah.
That song and like I Have Nothing. I was just like ripping
You're like-
those.
Dang.
Yeah, I was trying to like increase my range. I was like screaming in the house. My parents were like putting up with me my whole childhood, and they would be like taking me to auditions, and I would be auditioning with these like insane songs that I was not cut out for singing.
What were you auditioning for?
Just like everything.
Really?
Yeah, I was auditioning for like commercials, like singing shows, like
Yeah, that's awesome.
it was crazy.
What and how did you actually put out your first music and like your album? And you're an independent musician. How has that shift occurred in the past few years?
I started realizing that I really wanted to take it like super seriously at a really young age, and I was like so dedicated to it. I was auditioning. Everyone said no to me everywhere. I remember a judge one time, I auditioned with the song One Step at a Time by Jordan Sparks. And the judge literally was like, I think you have to take one step at a time. Like for TV. I was like, okay, fair enough. But I was like heartbroken and shattered. I realized really early that nobody was really like gonna give me a chance. So I was like, I'm gonna take this in my own control and go on the internet and use the internet, which is why I started posting to YouTube like as a little kid. Like I've been posting on YouTube since like 2012.
As an independent musician and not having gone through like formal training, is there anything, or are there any things that you wish you had learned or picked up on, or you wish you had like training for, I guess?
I feel like vocal training would have been really helpful. Because the first few tours that I did, I was like losing my voice every tour. Your tour was the first time I didn't lose my voice. I feel like I also didn't know what I was getting into when I started touring.
You didn't know what you were getting into.
Didn't know, but I like love it.
That's scary.
It's scary.
I'm just going through like memory lane of all the things where I'm like, this is not how it should be, but here we are somehow. But no, I totally feel
What about,
that.
did you have formal training?
I never really had formal training. I had like a few vocal lessons here or there when I started way back when, but it was always, they were trying to fix the way I sang completely, like change my tone. And then we had like some dance training, which was not. They were like, you're so bad, you should just not dance.
Okay, that's another one. I was like, I would like that.
Dance training?
Yeah.
So the wonderful people at Toyota have sent us an all new Camry. So I figured we should go for a spin.
Let's do it.
Let's go. As an artist,
Yes.
what is the Alex Porat vibe?
I feel like I'm just having fun. Crying and dancing and having fun.
Is there an icon that you look up to? You're like, I want to be like her or him or they.
It's hard to say one person. Like even while we were on tour, I was just like, damn, like he's so good at performing. I think it's crazy to see someone like putting in 100% every night and like watching that, it was really inspiring for me. And I think that's like my I don't know, it's just kind of how I function. I guess I like to see how people do things and kind of be inspired by like different parts of different artists.
What are like 3 songs you're jamming to these days?
Happy For You by Dua Lipa.
I don't know if oh wait,
Off
no,
her new album. So good. Okay. The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande. It's off the new. Yeah, it's so good. And then like honestly, like we literally jammed to Sink or Swim. No, I'm not kidding. I can hear the intro. I can hear the intro in my head.
Do you have songs that have not released because they are too honest or too revealing or too real to you?
Honestly, there's just one song I have. It's called The Bars on the Floor. We wrote it because it was just so funny. I loved writing it, and then I was like, I need to put this out, but he can't like know.
Yeah.
Do you have songs that like people?
Yeah.
Do they know?
I feel like they know. Welcome to your Japanese garden.
I love it.
How has your identity and like figuring out who you are kind of come to life in the music that you write and you perform?
I think the music like reflects that type of like kind of arc, because when I write music, I'm literally figuring things out like after the songs are written. I'm like, oh, I just happened to write like 4 songs that are very this feeling or this way. And I think that's like kind of how I am as a person. I like figured out everything sort of after the fact and after everything's sort of like rolling in. Now I look back and I'm like, how did I get? And now I'm like putting it together, the pieces.
Just remember like loving watching you and hearing you perform, because there is an energy and also you're very good live. But before you go on stage or while you're on stage, what's running through your head? What are you processing? What is your head like before you're on stage?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
I realized that the anticipation for a show is the thing that makes me nervous, not the actual like show itself. Like literally 2 minutes before going on, I'm fine, I'm locked in. But then like the whole day before, I'm like falling asleep. Like in the tour van, just passed out. Like I could sleep anywhere. Yeah. And then I wake up and I'm like at the venue. I'm like, oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we are.
What are some of your most emotional songs? Any song that sticks out to you where you're like, wow, I was really going through it? or this needed to be written in this way for me to process whatever I'm going through.
I have this one song called Mystic World where I like play the guitar now. That's great because when I wasn't playing the guitar, I felt like I was always on the verge of crying. The song is kind of about feeling like alone. I don't know, like performing, I think helps me so much. And then I feel like seeing people, and I don't know, it's just a very beautiful experience being in a room with people and like singing them something that's like kind of vulnerable.
In regards to performing, is there anything that you're like terrified of trying? You're too scared to try?
I was really scared to dance on stage, like actual choreography. But then like for your tour, I was like, I have to do it. This is like the time to like commit and go like full out. And I also felt like I was going into a really like welcoming situation. I feel like this is gonna like help me.
You do the instruments, you do the vocals, and you do dancing. It's like a triple threat.
Do you play?
I have so much respect for people who are able to do both at the same time.
I still am like, sometimes I like,
well, we can't help.
If I read a sign for too long, I'm like, that's done. It's like I'm on to some other thing,
Well, sounds great. Do you have a song that you could play us right now that is personal? We don't have to talk about who it is, unless you want to.
Yeah, I have, so I have a song called Hate Love.
What is it about?
It's sort of about a toxic relationship.
Well, can we hear it?
Yeah, for sure.
And also, in case you want, we have a microphone there that you can lip sync or perform, or you could actually go for it.
Okay.
Hate love, you're the devil on a night. Joy, boy, you put the pain in pain. Never wanna love again. You made me hate love. Now I know I'd rather be strangers. Aching heartbreaker. Never wanna love again. You said cry.
You sound exactly the same live as you do on the record, which is very hard. And I don't think people understand how hard it is.
I like love singing live. It's my favorite.
It's so much fun.
It's honestly the energy, maybe.
It's honestly stamina. I think so much of performing is mental.
Yeah.
Where once you're through it and you're like, oh, I can do it. I'm gonna set you up with a great challenge to test your PR abilities. So we're here, just gonna hop out. You're gonna kill it. I'm so excited for you. Let's go. To help you train for potential situations where you get asked some really heated questions, we're gonna play a little game. You're gonna eat one of these delicious chips with some hot sauce. Hang it down, think of the answer, and then you have to answer this hot topic question, all right?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay.
You okay? That's fine. You're doing so well. What is the most scandalous thing that's happened to you on tour or backstage?
Nothing scandalous has ever happened.
Ever?
No.
No wild stories?
I'm like wholesome.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like napping in the green room. I'm like eating snacks. I feel like you had scandalous things happen on tour.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. I just like love the crew. They're crazy. They're crazy.
Nothing scandalous has ever happened.
Okay.
Go ahead, take your next chip.
Okay, what is this one?
This is the last dab. Heat 11 out of 10.
Are you
11
serious?
Out of 10. Yeah, it's fine.
It's
You're gonna
fine.
be fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Okay.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay. What's the question?
What's something you would never ever do again?
Like go just like fully in open water.
Ever again? Like any ocean or lake?
If I can't see through the water, I'm not going in.
You never gonna go into the ocean?
Never going in.
Really? Why?
It's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. I thought I swallowed
I
it.
just saw your lower lip quiver.
It's starting to get hotter.
What is the fear?
So I can't see through it.
But you're like afraid you're gonna get bit or
I'm
like taken
afraid that hands are gonna come out from the water and pull me down.
I'll do this one with you.
Yeah? This last one, this third one, you're just gonna jump to 3?
I'm gonna jump. This is the bomb.
Yeah. Tears in my eyes.
What is the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
I've never heard a rumor about myself. I've never heard a rumor about myself. Have you heard of?
Never. I feel like to be a dragon.
I feel like I should ask you a question, but I can't think.
Okay, this is the last round. You ready?
Yeah.
We need gloves for this last round.
That's crazy. This is crazy.
Last round. Here we go.
How much of the?
Have the tiniest bite ever.
A bit of it off.
Cheers.
Cheers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What question?
If you were in a relationship and you had a hall pass, who would that hall pass be? Your celebrity hall pass.
I don't know. The only celebrity I can think of is Zendaya.
Zendaya.
She's like my.
Is she everything?
She's like my queen. Like Adam Driver, is that crazy?
Why is that crazy? Adam
I don't
Driver.
know, like Adam Driver.
Zendaya and Adam Driver.
Who's your hall pass?
My stomach hurts. What?
Who would your hall pass be?
I don't have one. My stomach physically hurts right now. Alex, I love you. We're gonna end this.
That's a good idea.
How was today for you?
That's good.
I wish I was better than that in dealing with my spice, but I'm not very good. But you guys, focus. When Better Than That comes out, be sure to give it a lot of love.
On fire.
Wildfire.
Wildfire.
Alex, we hung out for a good bit today. We got to know you a little bit better, your music. If there's one song that you want people to listen to of yours, the best introduction to Alex, what would it be?
It's probably Hate Love.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, safe travels and we'll
Thank
see you soon.
See you next time.
You're the best. Bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you to our good friend Alex Porat for joining us. Be sure to stream her music and follow her on social so you can stay up to date with everything that she's doing. A big shout out and thank you as well to our sponsor, Toyota's brand new, all new Camry. Be sure to check it out. It's hot, it's sexy, it's cool, it has all the vibes, and we had a great time driving around Los Angeles in it. So thank you so much for making the sharing of these incredible stories and I guess getting to know these artists possible through the sponsorship of this content. Now, we have more great stuff coming your way on this channel, so be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications because we have really, really fun stuff coming to you very soon. Until then, be happy, be healthy. My name's Eric Nam, and I'll see you very soon.